YouTube. Okay, officially live on all platforms. It's going down. You already know how it is. What's up? Good afternoon. A good afternoon. Who? 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 Y'all already know what it is. Today is Thursday. We're going to talk about the wonderful, the powerful, the beautiful coconut oil. You know what? You know what? I actually have a coconut. Let me go get that coconut. Let me go get it. I found it. I found it. You like that, Lucy? You like that, Lucy? You like the coconut? You like the coconut? Sí, te gusta, te gusta. Sí, te gusta, te gusta. So this is a coconut. It has been shaved since we do not have a machete, so that I could, and you know what I mean? So the inside, there's this white gardening, this meat on the inside, and you put it in the blender and something like that, or however you make it, and you can make a sete de coco. So yeah, this is where coconut oil comes from. Hi, Aaron, what's going on? So before we get started, you already know what I do. I'm gonna take a shot of coconut oil. You already know. Mmm. Mmm. It's so good. Ah, it's my second shot of the day, actually. My little second sip of the day. So this is coming from the coconut oil. Hold on, let me put my headphones on, just in case for the YouTube and the Facebook. This is coming from The Coconut Oil Miracle by Bruce Fife. We are on chapter 2. Earbuds. Got it. Got it. Check. Got it. Okay, check. Earbuds. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Earbud. Okay, got it. All right. Got the earbuds in. This is coming from The Coconut Oil Miracle by Bruce Fife. We are on chapter 2, Understanding Fats. Okay? One distinct advantage that all saturated fats have over unsaturated fats, mono and polyunsaturated fats, is that they don't have any missing hydrogen atoms or double bonded carbons. This means that they are not vulnerable to oxidation and free radical formation as unsaturated fats are. Food manufacturers have known this for decades. They've added saturated fats, often coconut and palm kernel oils, to foods because they help prevent spoilage caused by free radicals. Over the years, the tropical oils have been replaced in most foods by hydrogenated and partially hydrogenated oils. Hydrogenation is a process where an unsaturated vegetable oil is chemically altered to form a more saturated fat. Increasing the saturation makes the oil less susceptible to spoilage and is cheaper than using animal or tropical oils. Hydrogenation involves, am I saying that? Hydrogenation, something like that, involves heating oils to high temperature while bombarding them with hydrogen atoms, thus creating toxic trans fatty acids. These artificial fats are structurally different from natural fats. Our bodies can handle natural fats, but trans fatty acids have no place in our bodies and are linked to many health problems. Shortening and margarine are two hydrogenated oils that should be completely eliminated from your diet. And once again, I think I've mentioned this before. The CDC, FDA, they all know this. I think by 2030, they're going to be taking off all the other oils off the shelf. In the 1950s and 1960s, when saturated fat was first being associated with elevated cholesterol, researchers began to look for other potentially adverse effects caused by saturated fat. They reasoned that if excessive consumption of saturated fat increased the risk of developing heart disease, it might be associated with other health problems as well. Researchers began studying the relationship between saturated fat and cancer. What they found surprised them. When compared with other oils, it appeared that saturated fat had a protective effect against cancer rather than a causative one. Processed non-hydrogenated polyunsaturated oils were identified as promoting cancer, and the higher the degree of unsaturation, the greater the risk. Other conditions such as asthma, allergies, memory loss, and senility also showed a greater degree of occurrence among people who used refined polyunsaturated oils rather than saturated fats. Another problem with these polyunsaturated oils is their influence on the immune system. Our immune system is what keeps us healthy. Polyunsaturated oils suppress the immune system, making us more vulnerable to disease and premature aging. Unsaturated fats not only suppress the immune system, but can even kill white blood cells. The health of your immune system in large part determines your ability to ward off disease and remain healthy. Researchers believe that for the most part, free radicals are to blame for these conditions. When you eat conventionally processed polyunsaturated oils, the type typically sold in grocery stores, you are just shortening your life by providing a doorway for disease. Because saturated fats have no double carbon bonds, the weak links that are easily broken to form free radicals, they are much more stable under a variety of conditions. They can be exposed to heat, light, and oxygen without undergoing any appreciable degree of oxidation or free radical formation. For this reason, they are preferable for use with food, especially if the food is going to be cooked or stored for any length of time. Saturated fat remains stable even when heating to normal cooking temperatures. This is why it is far superior to polyunsaturated oils for cooking purposes. Coconut oil, being a highly saturated fat, is the least vulnerable of all the dietary oils to oxidation and free radical formation, and therefore is the safest to use in cooking. Replacing the liquid vegetable oils you are now using with coconut oil can help eliminate the many health problems caused by consuming oxidized oils. While coconut oil's apparent harmlessness is a definite advantage, it is not the primary reason it is so good. The medium chain fatty acids in coconut oil give it properties that make it unique and considered by many to be the healthiest oil on earth. And that was it for that little section. Next time we're going to be talking about trans fatty acids next week. And then after that, we'll be talking about MCT oils. By next month or right before next month, chapter 3 is a new weapon against heart disease. So don't be afraid, you guys. Go ahead and buy your coconut oil today. I've personally been eating it since 2014. So if it is sickening, then I guess I'm just immune. No, I'm just kidding. Because I've had a lot of sicknesses, a lot of problems in my life, which is why I switched to coconut oil. And I know people want to argue and fight about how coconut oil is bad, but I mean, I had a lot of problems when I was eating the other oils and the bad foods. Now I don't have any problems, and I've been sticking to coconut oil since 2014. I use it as a lotion. I eat it. I cook with it. I fry with it. Whatever else you can figure out. I clean with it. Like I wax my armpits and I drop it on the floor and I just use coconut oil and it comes right up. I mean, anything that's sticky, coconut oil somehow gets it up really easily. But yeah, so that was a quick one. And just if it's your first time checking in, you want to get the coconut oil that's clear. It shouldn't be tinted or any other color. When it's cold, it is going to be hard and white and solid. And it should say, well, it's in Spanish, but it should say cold press and unrefined. Because if it is not cold press, of course, there was like heat in the process of making it. And this is your safest bet. And usually, when they use the heat, they also add some other chemicals to help keep its composure and posture or whatever it may be. But when it's cold pressed and unrefined, there's no chemicals in it. It's just straight coconut oil, and that's where the power is in this saturated fat right here. So I just wanted to encourage you guys to go get your coconut oil today. Stop using those other oils. And a lot of people say they use like grapeseed and avocado, and maybe those are healthier options, but I'm not 100% sure. I've never tried those. I will trust something that's been around for centuries and decades, and something that other countries literally rely on as medicine, and they have less illnesses. So I'm going to stick to coconut oil. I don't need anything new. Whatever worked before, it still works now. So tomorrow, I don't know what we're going to be talking about, but it's some type of fruit. I'm going to be talking about bananas. I'm changing the schedule. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about bananas for Food Friday. Get your coconut oil. If you have gotten coconut oil and you have been using it, please comment, please share, tell somebody about it. Put it on your skin as lotion. Drop those lotions with chemicals in it. I mean, if you like the scents and all that, great, fine, and dandy. But if you're sick and you're trying to heal, use something that God made instead of man. And yeah, I don't really have anything to say. That was a short and quick one. I love you guys, and we're going to end it with this. Acceptance is peace. God is love. And there's no man-made medicine, vaccine, pill more powerful than time and love. And apparently coconut oil. You have a great night. Happy Thursday. Take care. Love you guys. We'll talk soon. And once again, please like, follow, and comment my page on YouTube, on Instagram. Facebook is Alley HT Series, ALLEY HT, for like healing tools or healing tips in series. We'll talk soon. Peace out. Bum, ba-da, bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-da, bum.